going to talk about the 3 things that you do with a horse, can do with a horse.
So you can tie the horse up in the stall to work around the horse, or you can remove the horse from the stall. And I tend to tie up the horses that are younger, that don't know where to stand. So I'm going to put this horse in this corner, and I'll tell you why I picked this spot in just a second. If you look at this stall, this P spot is right here in the center. And this horse actually wants to lay down on the back section, that's the bed. And its toilet is over here. So I'm going to make the horse stand over on its bed. And that's why I picked to tie this horse here. If the horse is skittish and needs to be removed out of the pen, then make sure that you exit the stall first with the horse behind you. And then when you tie, don't tie to the railings on one of the stall doors. It needs to be around at least 2 railings on a solid panel, not on the stall door. Let's make sure you tuck your tip.
Okay.
If it's a horse I don't need to tie, then I walk in and push the horse out of the stall over to his bed area so I can start cleaning the P spot. We came into the stall, we identified the P spot in the middle, the bed is on the back section, and the toilet is on the outside area here for this horse. Now we're going to come over and do a quick wipe down of our water bowl, pop the lid, and dump our water on the P spot. I have a shovel, a pitchfork, and a bucket. The first thing I'm going to clean in the stall is the P spot. And I will scrape all the shavings with the shovel into the P spot. I push the dry shavings back. Pull the wet shavings forward to my pile. So push them back, pull the wet to the pile. And then remove the P spot. I clean the P spot, and now I'm going to go to the bed to clean the bed. And I kind of break the stall up into quarters. So this is my first quarter, which is the bed. And I'm going to shake the clean shavings out and remove any poop that may have gotten over here. And then I'll flatten the bed out to make sure nothing was buried. And then I'll just continue around this stall until the whole thing is cleaned out, shaking the poop out. I put my bucket on the P spot because these old shavings that aren't going to come 100% clean are going to go right there where the horse pees, so that next time that's the first stuff I take out. There's a little extra pee there. Make sure I get that. Until we're into the toilet area now, there's a lot more poop. One thing, it looks like this is a toilet area over there, but it's not. This is actually just a horse that paced and was nervous. This is still his main toilet area. So if we leave less shavings in this area next time, he won't poop over here. He'll poop just on his toilet. Okay, now that I've sifted through all my quarters, I'm going to take my toilet and bring it to my pee spot. And sometimes you miss a few. If the bed is dirty, like this one's pretty dirty, I would bring this bed to the pee spot as well. If the bed's not dirty, I would just level it out and smooth it out. So first we'll level it and smooth it. Like that, and that's how I would leave the bed. But since this one's a little bit dirty, I'm gonna go ahead and bring all of the bed to the pee spot this time and add enough shavings for a new bed. Now you can see we have a lot of shavings on the pee spot. So when this horse goes to use the bathroom next time, there's plenty of shavings in the center for it to pee on. They're not the prettiest, they have small pieces in it. If I miss some of them, I'll pull some out. And then I'm going to add new shavings. So now I've got the old shavings on the pee pile, we're gonna add new. This is a aged horse that really is not that messy in a stall. So I wanna make sure that I have enough shavings that he can have a nice bed. Sometimes on the younger horses, I won't add as many shavings until they kind of figure out where their bed's gonna be. And then I'll start making their shavings thicker. So we're going to make sure we give them lots of good shavings over here on their bed. And then you have to have shavings on the bathroom as well, so that they keep using their bathroom, because horses won't poop where things bounce back on them. And if I have this stall kind of flat, then when this horse walks around, he doesn't bury his poop as much. And the other thing you can kind of notice, remember this area here, I'm leaving it more bare this time because this wasn't his toilet, but he kind of made a mess there, so I'm going to encourage him to use the toilet. That's a finished stall.
Looks good.